How are you doing this morning? Has God has been good to you, or is better than good? Today is Testimony Tuesday. Yes, we want to thank Him for His grace and mercy that has kept us through the perils of last night. You know, growing up in Jamaica, my mother and my grandmother would get up early in the morning. Worship was the order of the day, especially when I go to my grandmother and she woke up from 5 a.m. and she start the prayer. She can't done because she come like she read out every psalm out of the Bible. So back in the days, those were the things that we didn't have this so much the stress and the depressions, because they had their red hymnal, they had the Bible, so they were more connected to the Word of God. Not now, when these people get up, they don't even say good morning Jesus. They don't even read a scripture. But in those days, people were more connected to God with the little resources that they had. But today, oh, all when them have it, they're not even looking on God. Well, I'm off to work this morning. Wanna catch me this morning, you know, in a fine style. I'm going to work for 7 a.m. and I'll come off 7 p.m. So by the time I reach home, it's night. I don't know, I can hardly keep up in the night. Can't run a late show again in the night, but I still come on. By the time I come on, I want to sleep. Guys, guess what? Sunday is my birthday. Sunday is my birthday. So Sunday, we're going to celebrate together. But if you're on the TikTok street, you can come over there, because I'll be doing a match. Come, watch Jamaica get celebrated. Yes, a lot of people will be showing up for me. I'll be making money over there. So I license and register my business. So when you see Jamaican Journalist, hey, it's not just the name. The name carries weight. Register. Yes, it's a business. Jamaican Journalist LLC / Jamaica Mom Essentials. Yes, I'll be selling essential stuff for nurses. Yes, and I'll be sourcing them from overseas. So I'm going to get my my reseller's permit. I mean business. Guys, can I tell you what happened to me yesterday? I came in from work. I warm up some lentil soup. And as I sit down to have the soup, oh my goodness, I heard something came in on my phone. Welcome in, my Crown supporters. A pleasant good morning to you all. And when I sat to have the soup, you know what happened? I got a text on my phone. When I looked and opened the picture, oh my God, I started to cry over the bowl of soup. My brother in Jamaica is sick. And when I see the pictures, oh my God, I'm crying. I don't have a shoulder to lean on. I look in left, right, and I look up to God and I weep, and I weep, and I weep. The hottest thing, I cannot tell my mother that my brother is sick. And that make it more shocking for me, because she would not take it lightly. It would tear her apart to see those pictures. My God, I just said, mercy, Lord, mercy, mercy. Just rewrote my name. Sometimes we have our families. Sometimes we know that some of them we cannot get along. This is not so in this case. My brother, we are connected. After him, it was me. And when I went to Jamaica 2024, we took a lot of pictures together. One, I hold my hand across his heart. I'm trying very hard not to cry. I hold my hand across his heart. And then we do the Usain Bolt sign to the world. And here he is, taking his time, traveling when I see the picture. And as for me, I work in healthcare. I'm a nursing assistant. As for me, when I see those pictures, they always say that picture tells it, say 1,000 words. That one say more than 1,000 words. I pause, catching my breath. So guys, I need your prayers. I need the prayers of those I love. That God may give me the strength to carry on in these trying times. That I may lean on Him for double strength. At the same time, I'm trying to get my business off the ground. And I'm dealing with family crisis at the same time. And I don't know if I want to relocate or I want to relocate. Because I'm in a 3-bedroom house. And the rent is expensive. And at the same time, I am the only source of income. I have nobody else. So, now that I want to start a business, I want to know if I still want to move. So, I'm doing too many thinking at the same time to hear these sad news. I make some food last night, and I didn't even touch much of the food. So I make sure wrap some, take for my lunch today. And I don't feel hungry. I don't know if I didn't have breakfast. I didn't feel hungry. I'm a little bit cold at the same time. Yes, we have to just keep the peace going. Peace, perfect peace. A lot of times we are upset with even our own friends and families. Time is too short. We hear that so many times, that time is too short. When you have your loved one, reach out to them. You don't know when will be the last. Another point I want to make is that I'm also a financial professional. I cover people from the cradle to the grave. Because in this America and Canada, you have to know the portfolios to put your money. A lot of time people have their sad story, but today I had mine. And this is my second sad story. If you're not having a portfolio where your money can work for you, you think the wealthy put their money into bank? They put a little in there to pay the bills. That's it. Or they have a safe that they keep their money in the bank, but the safe belongs to them. The bank don't touch it. When you're in this country, try and be your own bank. If you give the bank, why you paying your money? Pay to put your money in, and paying to take your money out. It makes sense? It don't make no sense. You have to pay to put your money in the bank and pay to take it out. What if I tell you this morning that you can be your own bank? You have index and compounding. If your money is not compounding, it's not growing for you. Because when it's sitting in the bank, it's not growing. What I'm teaching you to do is what the bank is doing. If you have 100,000 right now in the bank, and the next 4 years, how much do you think that you're going to get on that 100,000 that you have in the bank? You're going to get $4,000. How much is the bank is going to make off your money that you put in? $4 million. Do you know that you can do this yourself? That's why I'm in business. Because I teach people how to be their own bank. If you're interested in America and Canada and want to know how you can be your own bank, that you can make money. All right. After you have, say for example, you have your money compounding for you. After 3 years or 5 years, do you know that you can take off money off your compound interest? Because it's you being your own bank. Take off money off your compound interest. Travel the world if you want to travel the world. Buy a house if you want to buy a house. You hear, if compound interest is not working for you in this country, you're doing something wrong. I can tell you that. If you don't understand compound interest, you pay for it dearly. How do you pay for compound interest? Do you have a credit card? It's interest on interest upon interest. Do you know that you could do this yourself? The credit card is a trap to make people wealthy. You think it's helping you? It's not helping you. Not help you. It saves you when you have big bills to pay and you can grab the credit card and say, oh, I can borrow $2,000 off it and I can pay it back. But when you pay the bare minimum, that's how you start building compound interest. You're building compound interest for the bank. Why not start building compound interest for yourself and put the money in your pocket? These countries are run off systems. You cannot avoid systems. Compound interest system. Credit card is a system for wealthy people to get wealthy. You have a credit card, you run up the credit card, you max it out. You're going to pay interest upon interest upon interest upon interest upon interest on that credit card. And you can't stop paying for that credit card because you're building compound interest to put in the wealthy pocket. So when you have your policy in, Index Universal Life policy in, you're building the compound interest and put it in your own pocket. How is that? Be wise, be smart. It is said that the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. I'm here to tell you this morning, you can change that. It don't have to be that way. You can change that. Another way, if you have an annuity and you put 25,000 in that annuity, and then when you reach that age that you can, that annuity pays you for the rest of your life. Look at J.C. Penney. Look at McDonald's. Look at Disney World. What I'm telling you, that's how these big companies come into business, because they compound their money. Banks have billions in policies. Banks have billions. That's how they build their business. Because if their business is going to go down, they're going to take money off their compound interest and build up their business. But you see, people of our color and complexion, they don't listen. A lot of things are hidden from us. And where it is hidden? In a book, because you and I don't read. All of the books, they're on Amazon. Money, wealth, life insurance tell you how to do it. You have lots of books on there. It tell you how to do it. These things were not taught in school. These things were taught at the dinner table. And I'm telling you this morning, you gotta buy these books and you gotta read them for yourself. Oh, it's a benchmark. Oh, I reach work. Guys, I'll catch you later. One day I'm gonna do a financial educational video. Yes. I want you guys to be financially literate. Yes, I do. So thank you. I have to use my phone to clock in. Have a blessed day. I'll catch you later. Coming from work, and I'll also catch you in the midnight hours. Thank you. This is not the front of the building. You have to try to get to the front of the building. This is the back of the building. Guys, I'm at work. May God bless and keep you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and grant you peace. 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 Peace out. Peace.